Good morning. Greetings to all of you colleagues. Thank you for attending this training. I welcome all of you in the training. My name is Nkululeko Cele. I work, I'm from IT in the cybersecurity components, and my duty for today is to basically provide this training session to all of you guys. So I would like to request all of you to feel free to ask questions, feel free to stop me during the training so that you can get clarity on the progress of the training. I would like to request all of you as well to open your computers so that you are able to follow along practically and do the training as well on your side. That will contribute a lot in you practicing hands-on, being hands-on, so that it's easier for you to remember how to do all of these activities that we're going to do. Basically, I'm going to start with the intention of this training because I know some of you might be asking why are we being provided this training, why I was selected amongst all employees to attend this training. The reason for that is it's because we noticed that you guys were one of the people who requested for USB access uh, after the department has terminated the access of USBs, but you guys uh, insisted that you'd like to remain with your USB access. So this training is basically to the intention of this training is basically to uh, train all users on OneDrive basically with, and this will facilitate in a smooth transitioning of all our users in the departments from USB to Microsoft OneDrive. Yeah, so this training is basically to ensure that you are comfortable with and proficient with using this platform instead of USB. By introducing OneDrive, by introducing this tool, we basically aim to enhance your productivity through the robustness of this cloud solution, the robust storage capabilities, seamless file sharing, and real-time collaboration features. And then the content of this training will basically cover the basics of OneDrive, accessing how to access OneDrive, how to store and retrieve files on OneDrive, uh, and how to share and collaborate on documents and files, basically using OneDrive. So our goal is not to deprive users, but our goal is to empower every user with the knowledge and skills to leverage on OneDrive's 1 terabyte of storage effectively, fostering a more connected and efficient work environment. Additionally, this transition is also aimed at strengthening our cybersecurity measures. As OneDrive offers advanced security features such as encryption, threat protection, um, ensuring that data remains secure, safe and secure. Okay, I know some of you are not sure what OneDrive basically is, and in this training, I will explain what OneDrive is. OneDrive is a Microsoft cloud storage service that allows you to store access files online from any device within an internet connection. So, in order to use OneDrive, you will need uh, your internet to be connected to the internet. So basically, this makes it easier to store, share, and collaborate on files. Uh, there are many benefits of using OneDrive as opposed to USB. The one benefit is that you can access it anywhere. Uh, you can access it anywhere using any device, whether it's your PC, your Mac, even your cell phone. You can access OneDrive and you are able to see your files. Another benefit is that you can collaborate, share files, and collaborate in real time with your colleagues, with your friends, uh, which makes teamwork more efficient. Also, the other benefit is basically the security that OneDrive provides, which is basically the protection of your files, the robust security features, including encryption and many more advanced protection features. Another great news is that each and every one of us in the departments, we do have access to OneDrive with 1 terabyte of storage, which is basically ample storage to store your files, many different types of files, photos, videos. 1 terabyte is quite a lot. And I know if you look at your USBs, those who are using ASPs, they will notice that some of you may have a 16 gigabytes, some of you may have a 32 gigabytes. But if you look at what the OneDrive offers you, it's 1 terabyte, which is multiple times bigger than the your USB. Uh, okay, what we're gonna start with is basically I will show you how to access and use your OneDrive. So there are three ways in which you can access OneDrive. You can access it through your browser on your computer. You can also access it through your file explorer in your computers. You can also access OneDrive from your smartphone, basically. Okay, and then we're gonna start with how to access it through the internet. So what you will need to do, you will need basically your web browser, and in my case, I'm going to be using uh, I'm going to be using Edge, and then um, on the browser, I'm just gonna type. You have to type uh, office.com. Office. Oh gosh, office.com. And then yo man, make sure you clear everything on the address bar. Office.com, and then you just say enter. And then if it's your first time, you will basically be required to sign in. And then when you sign in, you use your computer's password, your username and password, your normal username and password. So let me sign in. So if it's your first time, it might require you to put in to use the two-way authentication, your OTPs and so on. But mine is already logged in, so that's why I didn't need to put in my password. And then once you are logged in, you are going to see a screen that is like this, a screen that's like this. And then to access OneDrive, uh, you have to press on this icon here at the top left, and then you will see a menu will appear, and then you can just click on OneDrive. Once you click on OneDrive, then you browse to my files. And then on my file, that is when you are going to be able to see your OneDrive's contents. Uh, yeah, so this is how you can see. These are my files basically on my OneDrive. Uh, okay, my files, as you can see, there's the icon, my files. And then OneDrive allows you to add new items, like you can create a folder, a new folder. You can upload a folder from any location of on your computer. You can also upload folders. Okay, so we're gonna start with how to create a folder. So to create a folder, you would basically go to add new, or of which on my computer it's represented as a cross like this, or some of you may have an add new that looks like this. So, and then if you click on folder, and then you put the name of your folder. You put the name of your folder. I'm gonna say my folder training, and then I'll say create. uh, Once the file is created, and then after that you must make sure that your folder appears. You can click on the refresh, and then you browse again. There's the folder. And then you can also upload a file. So again, you will press on the add new icon, and then you'll say up file upload, and then you'll just browse to any file, to any location where your file, let's say maybe if I want to upload this one. Okay, the file will be uploaded, and then I refresh. Let's see where the folder is. There it is. And then to upload the folder, you go there as same principle. You go on this folder, and then you upload backup reports. You have to select, then you press on upload. Okay, you also have the options of creating other file types, and as displayed below within your OneDrive. Like you can create your Word documents, your Excel within, but I'm not gonna go deep into that because This training is basically aimed, it's OneDrive. So when you're working on files within a OneDrive, like maybe your Word, your files are auto saved. So while you are working, the files are auto saved. It's unlike the USB, where if you forget to save your work, the work disappears. So the good thing is on OneDrive, all the work is auto saved. Okay, so you have to double check that your work is there after uploading or download or uploading or creating. You have to check, double check. Okay, you can also download documents from OneDrive to your computer. So if you hover if you hover over the file, any file that you want to download, and you just right click, and a menu will appear. A menu will appear, as you can see, and then you click here on download. And then what you might want to know is that all the files that are downloaded from OneDrive, by default they go to your downloads folder. So after you've downloaded, you just need to check. I'm just gonna maybe this one and say download, and then there it is. I'm just gonna go and double check if it is on my downloads folder. Yes, there it is. So you always have to double check, just like when you are using the USB. uh, the second method is basically accessing OneDrive from your PC using File Explorer. So in my case, I would basically press my File Explorer. Okay, let me close because I'm done working with this now. Let me close it. Okay, so you just need to browse to your File Explorer. Here's your File Explorer here on the left hand side, and then you will be if you browse, you will be able to see the icon. There's the icon there. If you click on it, the contents of your OneDrive will appear again. So this is it here. So whether you are using the browser or you are using this way of accessing your OneDrive, you will find everything is the same. So everything that appears on the websites and that appears here, it should be the same. Let me see. Where does say integrates it? So if it's your first time logging on, you might need also to authenticate to log on using your two-way authentication. Uh, okay. So even here, when you work with files here, their files are auto saved. So the good one with this, it works just like the USB. You can basically drag and drop files inside the OneDrive on that icon. I know some of you who are used to using the USB will do this on the USB, but here you will do it on this icon, which is the OneDrive. You can drag and drop, copy, paste, cuts, edits, what just like when you do on the USB. Okay, the third method is basically using OneDrive, accessing OneDrive using your phone. To do that, basically, depending whether you're using Android or using the Mac, the iPhone, you just have to download the app OneDrive, and then once you've downloaded it, you will then log in with your password, Microsoft password, your computer's password, and then you'll be able to see the contents of of your OneDrive on your phone, which is a good thing as well. Uh, okay, another feature, important features that many of you might be concerned about is the fact of sharing files. So the nice thing is here is that you can share files with your colleagues, friends, or whoever you want to share it with, and those people have access to updates that file that you shared, that you guys are sharing. Yeah, and the good thing is you're able to see who was working on the file and all of that. And to do that, you right click on whichever file or folder that you want to share. If you right click and then you say share, let's wait for it. Yeah, something like this will appear. Share, and then here on top you can you can add the people that you want. Let me say maybe select one of you guys that's in the meeting. Da, 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 Let me say Sinenhlanhla, for example. Sinenhlanhla. You will see Sinenhlanhla is appearing there and the other people. Yeah, so there we go. And then you can just send, you press send. Those people will receive a notification and then they are able to update the file. So you can collaborate on files like Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So yeah, all of you can automatically make changes to the files and so on. So that's it for this training, colleagues. I hope you were able to follow. I hope you are practicing in the background just like me. Now I would like to open a floor for questions and answers for Q&As. Thank you so much.